Hey everyone, this is Fan Creator 875 coming with you all with a sort of late entry and late upload to a video. So 2 or 3 years ago, I bought three brand new minifigures. These minifigures were supposed to be a part of a or supposed to be part of a new video that I was thinking about making for Halloween a couple of years ago. However, at the time, I was still in college and I was having some difficulties with, like schoolwork here and there. So I didn't exactly have had enough time to edit or post a video for like the Halloween video that this video is supposed to be like a prelude or a sort of hinting at. So because of homework assignments at the time, I could not actually upload the video or edit it. So, after a couple of years, I've decided to finally upload this video to you all. And this year, I will actually go ahead and complete the video I've been having in my head for the last couple of years. So, here we are now. And just for like a quick reminder, I bought these minifigures, some of the ones you're about to see in the video, a few years ago, either in 2023 or in 2022. So, yeah, I know that these minifigures aren't, new, but roll with me on this one, okay? But otherwise, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Have a good day, everyone. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos and for more content that's all about Lego. Okay, everyone. So, right now it is September 2nd, Labor Day, or whatever day I end up choosing to post this video on. So, as you all know, on September 1st, Lego released the new minifigure series of based on Dungeons and Dragons. And on today, September 2nd, on Labor Day, around 11 a.m., I was able to go to the Lego store and successfully buy two minifigures. Two desired minifigures, two specific minifigures, and was able to buy them, along with a specific minifigure from the Space series as well. I only ever wanted the Dungeons and Dragons mini. I originally wanted to buy the Dungeons and Dragons minifigure series, the two specific ones, but then I decided to buy another minifigure from the Space series, so I decided to buy that, especially when I found out that I had enough money to buy a third one. So here we are. Cool, right? Another interesting thing is that when I was searching for these minifigures, I actually helped two people in finding specific minifigures that they wanted, and I also told them about the app. And I was also able to help one of them find the barbarian minifigure from the Dungeons and Dragons series. And I was able to hand it to him mainly because I scanned the box already, and I was able to give it to him, handed it to him. So it was a great day, really great day. So not only was I even able to find two specific minifigures I want, and So not only was I able to find three specific minifigures that I want, but I also helped helped 2 people to find the minifigures that they want. And believe it or not, one of these minifigures, they actually helped me out as well. I was struggling to find one of them, and one of the people who I recommended the app to handed the other one to me, handed the one I'm looking for to me. So I made someone's day 10 times better. So let's get right to it. Okay, so now we are going to open one of these packs or one of these boxes. It's still a bit confusing on how I should address it, how I should address these as exactly. Which is why the best way to decide which of these minifigure boxes I should open, I will be opening them through the most logic and reasonable way that our ancestors wanted us to use. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe, and if you grab the tiger's tail, you will be clawed to you. We'll start with this one then. Let's put this one over here. And let's get right to opening. Okay. Ooh. Huh. First try. So let's build them up. Okay, so here we have Stran von Zarovich, a vampire from the D&D series. Yeah, this guy just screams vampire. Believe it or not, he kind of looks like a classic medieval Dracula. You know, before he meets, Van Helsing and Renfield and all that stuff. So, as you can see, he is very gray. Doesn't get much sun as you can expect from a vampire. His attire is like very detailed, like really detailed. Here, let's do a little quick zoom. Yeah, you can really see that they put in a lot of detailing on his torso, on the hips, and on the legs as well. That is some like incredible detailing work right there. And you can also see that there's detailing on the arms as well. I like that with minifigures. I like it when minifigures have like that, have more detail on the arms and the legs as well. In my opinion, when a minifigure has detailing on the arms or on the legs, that's when you know that they're the best. That's my opinion. And if you see on his left hand, there's a sword, and in his right hand is a cup, which I assume he's using it to drink the essence of life within humans. And if you look at the bottom of him, you can also, the bottom left of him, there is a rat, a black rat with red eyes, which I have to assume is him when he transforms into a rat. Now, also, when you take off the hairpiece, switch his head around, we no longer have that whole elegant vampire. We have this whole really mad, going to drink your blood vampire face. So yeah, he has a dual molded head, and he has two faces. One where he's an elegant vampire, and the other one where he's prepared to drink your essence. So let's put his hair back on, and let's go to our next figure, shall we? Okay, so next up in our lineup, we have a witch. So let's build her.
Feel that bass drop, it's a jungle affair. Feel that bass drop, it's a jungle affair. Living in the jungle. Living in the jungle. Living in the jungle.
Okay, so now that the building of the minifigure is done, now for a quick little introduction. Now, we have here Tasha, the Witch Queen. I was sort of expecting a different kind of name. So, as you all saw from our vampire friend, this minifigure also has some detailing printing around the legs, body, and arms as well. She has her magic book, her magic spell book, and a cauldron right there. And she's also casting some form of magic spell as well. Ooh. Let's take a quick little dive into this minifigure, shall we? So we take her book. Let's hope I'm not getting cursed. You can see it's written. Oh, sorry. As you can see, it's written in, I want to say, magic words. And her spell book is, I guess, smiling, I want to say. Now let's take another look at the minifigure as well. So, here she is, Tasha, the Queen of Witches. Here she is, smiling, or rather cackling, because she just turned someone into a frog. And you can tell she's a witch because of her pointy witch hat, and because there's some magic flaring on her hand right there. Now, as you can see, as I said, there's some detailing. Not lots of interesting detailing on her arms. Looks like she has like some buckle braces on her arms, and but there is some more good detailing on her legs right here, as you can see, which I find interesting. Now, when you take off her hairpiece, switch her head around, we have a sort of, I want to say, serious Tasha, who's most likely fed up or tired of some poor soul's begging for his life. Something like that. And begging her to stop, to don't turn him or her into a frog. Kind of like this minifigure. Now this here is a interesting hairpiece. I don't think we've seen something like this before. Hold on a second. Oh, correction. Yeah. We have seen this hairpiece before from the little sister in the Lego Ideas Disney Hocus Pocus, the Sanders Sisters house. So the little sister, who's dressed up like a witch, actually has this very same headpiece, except the hat that's on top of the hair is black and has stars on it than gray. But still an interesting hairpiece, I would say. Something we haven't seen before other than the Hocus Pocus set. So let's put her back right here and give her back her spell book. Also, real quick, if I wound up getting turned into a frog in the morning and you guys hear about it, please put me near a swamp. I think I would prefer being in a swamp than being inside a little terrarium for frogs. You know what I mean? Yeah, put me in a swamp if I ever turn into a frog because of this moment. Finally, we have our final box, our final minifigure box from the Space series. So, who is inside this box? Let's see, shall we? Cool. We have an alien. Let's put this aside. And let's build our minifigure, shall we? Okay, so finally we have the Beetlezoid from the Space series. I gotta tell you, the detailed printing on this figure is kind of bizarre. We have a very interesting headpiece, which we haven't seen before. A back attachment or accessory to go as well, which emphasizes the whole beetle part of this minifigure. And if you look down below, you will see some very interesting legs that we haven't seen before. And the only minifigure we've seen that had these kinds of legs before was the Harpy minifigure from the, I want to say, Lego Minifigure Series 25. But those legs were differently printed. These legs are also differently printed as well. Now, as you can tell, this figure doesn't have a dual face head, so we're stuck with this head, actually. Now, as you see in his hands, we have a leaf and what I assume to be his or her alien eggs, which he or she is planning on implanting into a human being with. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know much about this species or anything really about them. Or who knows, maybe it could be a kind of fruit or vegetable to this figure's species. No, wait. Hold on a second. Oh, sorry, everyone. I got this wrong. These two aren't separate. They actually go together. So I guess this figure is holding a grape kind of fruit from their home planet. Interesting, right? So, yeah, this is the Beetlezoid from the Space minifigure series. This minifigure and others like it, along with the D&D series minifigure series, all sell for $49. Sorry, $4.99. 99 cents each. So if you have a ton of money, you're planning on going to your local Lego store, I do recommend that you get this here minifigure and the other minifigures from the Space series and along from the D&D series as well. Okay, so these here are the minifigures that I bought with my money today. And to get you guys and to give you all a sort of sneak preview into a later video I'm planning on doing later in the future, I will show you where I will be putting these minifigures in. Correction, these monsters in. Now, as you all know, Halloween is coming soon. The monsters, the creatures of the night will be walking in our homes, will be walking in our streets, will be flying in our skies, looking, hunting, and feeding off of us. And it's because of these creatures, these monsters roaming about, we need a safe place to hide them, to hold them, to contain them, to save lives. And so, I ask you all, viewers at home, to join me as I present to you the biggest collection, my greatest collection of mystical creatures and their imprisonment. I have decided to dedicate my life to studying the paranormal and to hunting the paranormal as well. Not just to test them or to research them or treat them as if they were animals. No, I hunt them down to save humanity. Humanity needs saving and it needs people to save it. But most of all, it needs someone to capture these creatures, to capture these monsters before they can do any harm. And that is why I am here. Join me as I show you all my Creatures of Terror collection. As I will show you my collection of the various creatures, the various monsters that I have hunted over the years. And together, we can prevent and save so many lives by capturing and hunting these creatures before they do anyone harm. That's our show for tonight, and I hope you all prepare and wait for the coming of my next video of these monsters I title Creatures of the World. Until next time, but I do ask you one thing, don't ever look under your bed. Good night, everybody.